Peace.
Everybody go Getty?
I am Go Giddy. I am the most Go Giddy of the Go Gettys.
Let's go Getty.
Go get her.
Get her. Get her. Get her. Get her. I'm so glad that was made into an emote after that. Get her. Get her. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome, Big Chat. Big Chat's here.
Big chat, what are you doing back here?
Big Chat's here, boys.
Shouldn't have come here.
Shouldn't have come here, Big Chat. Shouldn't have came here. See, I love how we've done the art on the right side for the Zelda game, because even the Moblin and heckin' Ronin don't take up a lot of the screen, a lot of the Big Chat screen, whereas in NetNavi, sometimes they just completely overtake everything said in Big Chat because it's on the left. And as you see here, all of the text goes to the left on Big Chat.
Oh no.
Cause like it's like this in the other one. It's like this. See? It's like
Yes.
sometimes it's over. You're not looking, but like I'm letting everybody else know, like on the thing. Like it's like on the other side. So like, and then we go back over here, and it's like they're also slightly smaller over here. So like, it's a work in progress. So we'll mess with the NetNavi room some more. I'm just glad the Zelda room works because it's the first one we made. But yeah, even freaking the old king doesn't take up that much space, you know? Like I think that's the biggest one we have. It's crazy. But yes. Welcome guys. We're here playing some Zelda.
Zelda.
Playing some Zelda.
Zelda.
We don't have a Gorthos today.
Dang.
There's no Gorthos today. Gorthos unfortunately had to run. I love first thing Closet Gremlin's like fleeting inspiration to Gorthos. You can change that to however you want to, Closet Gremlin.
F in the chat.
Gorthos unfortunately had to work today. They brought him in to work against his will, and he's such a good worky boy that he's like, you know, I have to do it so I can make the monies, and I'm like, that's fine, my dude. You get the monies and you get the honeys, you know? Meet Wob, make the money, see? Travel in my car, living like a star, ice on my fingers and my toes, and I'm a Taurus. So he's not going to be here.
Yeah.
He's not going to be here today. And for that, we'll probably have a bit of a shorter game today. But we didn't want to just stop having games for like the third game, you know?
Right.
The third actual game. I guess it's technically game 6 today, but who?
Remember how you thought mine was going to be the shortest? I think
Listen.
the same effect is going to happen here.
Maybe. Who's to say?
If there's any combat, that could very likely happen.
I doubt there's gonna be combat. I don't know, and anything
Guys,
can
let's
happen.
immediately hunt down those wolves.
What wolves? There's no wolves. What are you talking about?
Bitch, we saw claw marks.
What are you talking
We heard the
them.
awoos.
about?
We heard all them awoos.
I don't know what you mean.
Plot twist is all the Kokiri were actually the Awus and they were just aggressively dicking with us.
Dude, fucking werewolf Kokiris.
That'd be cute.
Fucking werewolf
Oh.
Kokiris.
They'd be little puppers.
Yeah.
Were-puppers.
They just walk up and go, "Ow!"
Make
Only, you know,
were-puppers.
when they're
Dino.
really far away, they make the actual wolfos noise.
And then they bite off your leg and run away with it.
If we don't see a were-pupper by the end of this campaign, it was a failure.
You will be slaughtered. If we don't get a werepupper, then you will be taken out of this life. Where the hell is my phone? I'm looking around for my
Hey,
phone.
a new guy. Did you know
I
the
wanna make the
Really?
Wolfos sound. But I can't find it. I guess Wolfos can't show up today.
Fuck.
I guess we won't be able to see all those cute Kokiri puppers that I have.
Oh no.
Your phone's like on the desk next to you.
I'm
Like-
sincerely looking for it. Like, it should. I mean, fuck, buddy, what'd you do with it, Commander? He's
Aw,
asleep. He's
if that was the werepupper, I would want it.
Either way, I can't find my phone, so no werepuppers today. Maybe one day. But yes, with all that being said, you'll change it to Gallon. All right, so Gallon has a fleeting, and Gallon has another fleeting. So Gallon has 2 fleetings currently. One from Closet Gremlin and one from Lord the Bit. So Jake, if you'd like to put little, are you doing it? Look at those little circles that are way
really
too large.
Yeah, they are thick as fuck.
If you press
I don't know why
if you press the
circle-
minus button, if you hold down the minus button, you can make things a lot smaller. Yeah, see?
No, I just don't know why they were that thick by default.
I don't know.
The pen is much larger on the table, especially on like the black and
So
white
we're
board.
trying to
over here.
say Gallon is fat?
The
Gallon,
pen
you
is
gotta work
mightier
on
than
more.
a sword. Matt's Kitchen and Frozen Flame, thank you guys both for the resubscription. I much appreciate it, guys. We're gonna get
Oh,
through this.
no.
And Frozen
weren't
Flame's a new
here.
stream boss. May forever he reign.
Oh no!
Oh,
Gorthos
no!
isn't here, my
Supernova
boy.
Black. Gorthos unfortunately is not here, so the fleetings won't work for Gorthos today. You can change that, of course, to anybody else in the game. Go ahead and let us know. But yes, we will not have a Gorthos today. Today's game's going to be somewhat simple, probably a little bit shorter. We must save my family. We got that in. Hell yeah. We just have Gary show up. But yes, we don't have a Gorthos. So you guys can give that to whoever you want to. Supernova Black. You can give it to Gallon or to Ronan or to Marco, or if you hate all of them, then just give it to me. I don't know.
Give it to Z.
Yeah, give it to Z. The bandits are coming. All right, so hey, Ancient Worker just gave one to the Zorka boy. Just gave a fleeting to the Zorka boy. Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
People keep an eye for Supernova Black for Supernova Black. See if he changes who he's going to give that to in a little bit. But yes, so there have been some changes since the last time. We have updated the sheets from all the information that we had gained from the to Ronan. All right, Ronan gets 2. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
We have updated the sheets from all of the stuff that we had done throughout the backstory games and from the other games. I had taken it upon myself to split several of the functions of the abilities because, to be perfectly honest, Physique was a little bit broken, as was Diligence. Both of them were very somewhat broken stats. But this is why this isn't a surefire thing. This is something you have to mess around with, which is currently what I'm going to be writing in the system book that I'm actually currently writing. So hopefully, Titan Imp just gave a fleeting to Marco. There we go. Now everybody has
For
one.
me? Thank you.
Yeah. So yes, currently we do have some changes. Let's look at Gorthos' sheet to look at the changes. That way we can go to each of your guys' things beyond that. So, we have split Charm into both Charm and Allure. This way, we have 2 different stats to work with there. And because we have now a new A stat that starts with an A. Huh?
You didn't switch the view.
Oh yeah, we don't have the view yet. I'm just kind of explaining things. But we have split Charm and Allure. We have Allure now as a new A stat because I like keeping all of the stats first letters unique. So we've changed Magic from ability to Magic. So it's interesting. I'd say let's go ahead and say goodbye to Big Chat so that we can do things. That way I don't have to keep up the facade that I did all that on purpose. But at least, don't tell Emerald that I didn't, because I can't have him correct me on anything. So with that being said, goodbye, Big Chat.
Goodbye, Big Chat.
Goodbye, Big Chat.
Goodbye.
Ah, Big Chat's gone. Fucking good riddance, am I right?
Fuck that guy.
He owes me
I was like,
$25.
Yeah, I was about to say. You too? Big Chat, you fuck.
Big Chat.
Oh, big chat.
But yes,
Where's my money, big chat?
we see now that there are two new stats and one renamed stat. So first off, charm again has been split between charm and allure. Charm is more a diplomacy like stat now, and allure is more of a a hotness or things like that kind of stat, like a physical attractiveness stat. This is how we have things in the Avatar game, and it's worked very well for the Avatar game. So we're gonna be switching that up. We split diligence up into diligence and instinct because I felt like diligence was way too strong of a stat. Diligence was how you guys looked at things. It was how you guys played instruments. It was how you guys noticed if bad things were happening. It was how you guys were like if things were gonna surprise you or not. There was a bunch of things with diligence, and I'm like, let's just split it in two. It's fine. It'll be everything will be fine. So now we have diligence and instinct. And finally, we did nerf physique slightly. We made it to where physique no longer gives AC. Now, in order to give AC, you have to get 2 points between instinct and finesse. So instinct and finesse are the AC points, and physique and resistance are the HP points. Finally, of course, ability was renamed to magic so that I could have allure and not glamour, because that was the other name we were going to give it. And I'm like, allure is better than glamour. I think that's pretty universal. I think that's a pretty good. Everybody agrees with that. I don't even have to ask anyone. All of you agree.
Yeah.
So, because of this, because there's now 10 stats, I did give everybody 2 more stat points. To go with their stuff. So everybody got 2 stats to put in places. Gorthos, I talked to him before. He threw 2 in Instinct just for now. And again, they are going to be able to move their stats around still and yada, yada, yada. So going over everybody's changes, Marco over here has changed a lot of his things around, a decent bit of them around. Marco, what did you change?
I changed diligence, and I put 1 point into instinct, and I put the 2 new points into instinct.
Mm-hmm. This makes Marco actually the highest base AC character in the game because he has 3 finesse.
Tank, boys.
He has 3 finesse and 3 instinct to show how quick he is on his feet and how like he can move around very well. So he has currently 11 AC, which is the highest base in the game. Gorthos still hasn't beat because Gorthos has 12, but that's mostly because Gorthos has items.
Gorthos is Gorthos. That's why.
Gorthos is Gorthos. So he has that kind of going for them right now. He has his diligence and charm still over at 1, still -1 magic and spirit, yada yada yada. Things are looking pretty Marco right now. One of the biggest changes came from Ronan, I believe. Ronan, how did you change your stats up?
My AC went down.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Fucking, I put the points in both of these because they're both neat.
Yeah.
I gave equal to both of these ones because have you seen this man? And everything else basically stayed the same.
So you did lose some AC because we changed physique from not giving any AC, but you did gain 1 back from putting 1 in finesse and 1 in instinct. So that's really good for you. You still have your same maximum HP that can possibly be had right now. Which I think is the only other race that can have max HP right now is Gorons. So only Gorons and Zora can get up to and big Zora can get up to 7 HP currently. However, you do have the 9 AC, and once you get some items, you'll be good for AC, my dude. I believe in you.
Heck yeah.
And how did Gallon change?
It was hard because I only have a baby amount of points. But charm is gonna be baby for a while, and I put it all in hotness. And the 2 new ones went in instinct so I could get the AC, or else they would be split between instinct and charm.
Which is very, very good. But you do have a ton of allure. Look at that allure. I mean, look at that allure.
Stop heading.
No, I'm sorry. Oh man, I don't know what came over me.
Fucking animal.
I don't know what came over me. Sorry. Anyway,
Get a hold of yourself, fucking savage.
But yes, and the only other big thing is that your ability stat is now called magic. All of your things over here still say to use ability. I'll change those eventually. But just know ability is magic and vice versa. So you'll be fine. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in Gallon.
Yeah. I know. I am pretty amazing. Come on, stop staring.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I think that now's a good time for us to potentially talk about what happened last time. I'm gonna roll a d4, and on a 4 it'll be Gorthos, but Gorthos will choose one of you to go in his stead, so I'll just re-roll. So.
No, we have to call Anthony and make him do the recap.
1, 2, 3. Gallon, what happened last time?
We were fucking lost in a forest. We died. We all became Stalfos. The end. Now, what actually happened is we found a hole, and we were debating on whether investigating the hole or not, and there was 150 feet of fucking rope that we just decided, let's not climb down there. And let's not take the rope in case whoever's down there is still alive. Man, it would really suck if we just stranded them there.
Yeah. Suck for them. Good
Exactly.
for you. Fuck it. Who cares, right?
And then we went wandering through the forest, and we kept having a fucking hard time because there was this obnoxious smell getting in Z's way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I tried my best to magic it a bit, but it kept coming back. And then these savages decided to just go hunt it down, whatever it was. So we ended up in a clearing where we followed the disgustingly sweet scent to, and explored around. Our good friend Marco here found some rotting food.
Yeah, it's over here. Talking about rotten food.
Yeah, he was good on him. He also found some edible mushrooms. Good on him.
He found some edibles. Sorry.
Ronan here found some strange. I think they were sparkly claw marks.
They were sparkly because Z made them sparkly.
Yeah, that was.
Because it showed they were slightly magic-y.
And then Gorthos realized if he climbed above the fucking tree line, he was able to see the mist gas. So we all gathered up on it, and me, as a fucking genius, created fire.
Yeah, you did.
Where we then discovered it was probably like a natural gas vein. We never actually put a name to it, but it exploded. Almost murdered Z. Everybody else was fine. There was no lasting consequences to that. But we just decided to just let this furnace light, it's like this stove, just continually burn in the forest. It was clearing up the scent. Congratulations. Now other people won't get lost if they explore the lost woods by smell.
Rad Chad's edibles den.
And then we finally arrived at the temple where the most important thing happened, and Gallon took a bath, and that was it, the end.
Great job.
No, Marco here, being the mad lad that he is, climbed a tree and got to a higher level and found a way inside. Ultimately, we decided against that because how are we going to get out? If only we'd taken 150 feet of rope.
The rope was there.
And then we all, as rational adults do, played all of our fate cards at once.
Yeah, you did.
And
those fate cards.
I got us sworn by Deku Babas because I rolled the flames. We then killed the Deku Babas, and none of us got knocked out to them.
Yeah.
Marco tried to be a mad lad and jumped from the second floor, or however high that was, and knocked himself unconscious.
I yawned post.
He's a little tired.
After our fantastic, uncontested, and definitely not a challenge victory, we got the spoils of it. I got a fucking wallet.
Yeah, you did.
I'm still crying. Then we all climbed up there, rested for the night, and there was some Kakariko chick whose name is currently escaping me.
Kakariko chick? You mean Kokiri chick?
Yes.
She's over here.
Listen.
Her name's Myro.
And Myro was definitely not stealing from anything, and we shared a nice meal together, and I extorted her grappling hook out of her.
Yeah, you did. Which I still need to give you, by the way, I think.
Yeah, you do. And then we all woke up, and we're probably, I don't know, here we are.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Jake, for doing such a good boy job. I'm gonna give you another Jesper. No,
You fucking monster.
you can have a Galspiration. There you go, my dude. In fact, I'm feeling generous. There you go. You can have another one.
Oh shit!
I'm a generous boy. If people say their recaps and don't make it difficult, I will reward. Because I'm tired of the Wednesday game. I'm kidding.
Listen, so long as I remember, I will do it with a minimal amount of sass, but a large amount of sarcasm.
That's all I ask. Just the minimal amount of sass. It is a new day. You guys will be going into a new area. Before you guys do that, I will very quickly make sure to remember to give you your grapply hook. Because if I don't, then I'll probably forget. So let's go ahead and give you your. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Bing. That is a accessory that you get.
What do you mean we can't use it as a weapon?
You can. Who the fuck said you couldn't?
I just assumed because it was an accessory.
It is currently equipped with 20 feet of rope. Can hook onto ledges with a diligence check.
Shit.
You'll be fine.
Care how bad I am. It's mine, Marco. Fuck off.
And there is also can be used as a weapon in the weapon slot.
Oh, nice. Man.
Let me go ahead and quickly change it because I forgot to call it. It is actually called the.
I love Wind Waker. I loved stealing shit with the grappling hook like an asshole.
I wonder if I could call
It is called the Traveler's Hook.
Oh, nice.
It's not fantastic, but it is a somewhat good weapon. You will have to either equip it as a weapon or on one of your accessory slots. Currently, you don't have a lot of room. Would you like to put one of your bags inside of your bag?
Oh yeah, let's show how that works.
So, you just put your big wallet inside your bag. It only takes up one spot. Good job. But now, you've used up your accessory slot to have your Traveler's Hook. Perfect. Perfect.
Which I'll probably end up handing over to Marco after we go to the store and I find something I want more.
Traveler's Hook, so a discount grappling hook? Kind of. Basically, this is a grapple hook that doesn't have any bonuses. You can equip any amount of rope to it. However, it is not magical, it doesn't have any bonuses, and it can be destroyed.
Basically, it's not Ocarina of Time's grappling hook, it's Wind Waker's grappling hook.
It's Wind Waker's grappling hook, but it can also be destroyed.
Yeah.
It's Wind Waker's grappling hook if it was in Breath of the Wild.
But it's just a rope with a hook rather than like, oh man, it's machine powered, fires automatically.
It's literally just a rope with a hook. But you have currently 20 feet of rope connected to it. You can always take that 20 feet off if you'd like and have that 20 feet of rope as an item, and you can replace the rope and make the rope longer if you wish. I will say the longer the rope is, the higher the diligence check will be, though. Because you'd have to sew it longer and yada 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 and blah blah blah. But yeah, look at that, my dude.
150 feet of rope to tie to it.
Well, I mean, here's the good thing. If you're just connecting it at the top, then you don't have to roll any checks. You just go, oh, okay, we need to get into a hole, fasten this against a tree, and here we go. Repel, repel, repel. But yes, congratulations on your hook. It's a good hook.
Great.
With that being said, just a second, we did before we move on, just so that people do remember everything that happened last time. We talked about Gallon's token. What did everybody else get? Do you guys remember? If you guys remember what you got, I'll give you one. I'll give you one inspiration each. Whoever tells me Gorthos will also get an inspiration.
Wait, what are we talking about right now?
The Destiny tokens. Gallons was the flames. What were the other three? If anybody can tell me what they are, they'll get more tokens.
I know. I got boots apparently. I got an item.
You did get an item.
Cool. And Gorthos got a cool stick.
Bitch, I already said that. Fuck
you. Never told me what I got.
I didn't tell you what you got?
No. Because I remember thinking this whole time, like, oh man, I can't wait to see what I got.
That doesn't sound like me. Why didn't I tell? Okay, hold on. I mostly did it so I didn't have to open up my sheet. But now you're forcing my hand.
You forced your own hand.
Player fate.
Negligence.
Oh, right.
I remember you saying that how would this work here?
And unfortunately you guys aren't going in here quite yet. So here, I'll let you hold on to this for a bit.
You're just gonna give it back to me to use again, or
no, you're not gonna use it again. I'm just going to put a little bit of a note on it, and then we can think about it later. And if you wanna think about what that note could mean, you could probably decide what it is. Get out of here, Emerald, get out! Freaking monster.
To be
get out of here, Emerald, get out!
40 sessions from now.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys will go in there before 40 sessions is over. But yes, Emerald got the token, or the item, and Gorthos got the thing. Who said Gorthos's?
Yeah, I said it. I basically mumbled it.
Who had said it?
Marco.
All right, so that's gonna be
got a cool stick.
It's going to be 2 Marco-spiration then.
Hell yeah.
You don't have any currently.
I don't. They've never given me any.
Oh. Fucking sucks to suck.
I know, right?
This is gonna be your first Marco-spiration. And one of them was handed over to you from your good friend Gallon.
Yay!
I'm not gonna fight you to death on this. I'm already perfect.
We'll make them be that color, I guess. There you go, my dude.
Yay!
With all that being said, and since Ronan didn't have a chance to get any that time, here you go.
Cool.
Because you didn't know what yours was. Because I'm an asshole, you see. Do you have any guesses looking at it?
None.
Okay. Either way. It is the dawn of a new day. Because of it being the dawn of a new day, my dudes, I am going to give you a little something something.
A little something something.
Mm-hmm. Since it is the dawn of a new day, you guys all feel the sun on your cheeks, and you feel the wind in your hair, and you all feel pretty good today. We're now going to go over a bit of a mechanic that's going to happen at the beginning of each day. You guys are going to get 3 goddess tokens. Ding, ding, ding. These goddess tokens have to be used before the end of the day. If there's any left by the end of the day, they will be replaced by the next day's tokens. But if any are replaced, then that means you don't generate any demon points, so that's good. But yes, there are your guys' 3 that you have for the day. There's 3 of you, so you guys could split it up evenly, or one of you can just use all 3 of them, obviously. You probably want to use the ones that are for the day before you use the ones that are like permanent.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's totally not efficiency. What are you talking about?
But yes, you guys have some more goddess points. Oh, so their incentive is to generate demon points. So, I mean, they'll they just happen to generate demon points if they. So,
if we never use any more, you'll never get any more demon points.
What? I'd like to know you guys eventually come down from the top area up here. I'm guessing. Upon coming down, you guys again. Those of you who are asleep, did you guys get introduced to Myro during the day, or is she still a mystery to you?
I think she was still sleeping when we had our conversation.
Mm-hmm. You guys have woke up for the day. This is your dawn of the new day, dawn of your new little beginning of the area, stuff like that. Ronan, you and Marco wake up. Ronan, you still feel somewhat bad. As you feel somewhat bad, I would like you to roll me for your resistance, please.
Okay.
And depending on your roll, I may give you an option for something.
All right, neat. I'm gonna use one of the daily goddess points.
But you've already got heckin'.
Oh, that's true. I don't. Then never mind. I won't do that.
You're gonna use your fleeting. That is. I mean, you have to, but yeah. 19.
Okay, cool.
Wow. Get that 20 my point.
If you would have got the 20, I probably would have just gotten rid of it for you. But on a 19, I want to offer you something, Ronan.
What's up?
I want to offer you a bit of a boon from your friendly DM Sama.
What does DM Sama have for me?
I would like to offer you to get rid of your exhaustion.
Okay.
I mean, there is a slight catch.
What's it?
If you take this up, in exchange, I would want something.
What do you want?
I would like a small red token of sorts. It's nothing really, nothing too big. But
Tell me what you want.
I would like to offer you to give you back your physicality, give you back your way of going about things, and in exchange, I would take a demon point.
Fuck it. Let's do it. I like to live dangerous.
I want everyone to know it is in the demon points things that I can ask you guys. I could somewhat tempt you with some things. Just making sure that everybody understands that. Go ahead and give myself one more demon point, and Ronan, when you wake up, you feel a lot better. You feel miraculously better than you did before.
Oh, I felt bad for a second. Now I feel great.
Yeah, maybe it's the sun on your cheeks, the wind in your scales.
The wind
Scales.
in my blubber.
The wind in your blubber. And yeah, you feel a lot better. In fact, upon feeling even this much better, I'm gonna give you back one more heart as well. There you go.
Yay!
Yeah, look at that. Nice.
Thank you, Satan.
Thanks, Satan. Lord.
Thanks, Satan. But yes.
Oh.
Yes, you're all feeling better now. You go ahead and get rid of your fleeting circles.
Cool.
Oh, okay, cool. But yes, you both wake up feeling good. Gorthos and Gallon give you the rundown of basically what happened last night. Gallon, is there anything you'd like to keep to yourself about what happened? And potentially, like you and Gorthos keep to yourselves about the encounter last night, or you want to tell everything about what happened?
I don't think there's really any secrets to keep.
Okay, just making sure.
But I think he still has a story to tell.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, what's that about? Let's fast forward to that. You
were awake. You already mentioned your Kokiri died.
Yeah. Well, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that that's the case. Whenever a fairy is bonded to a kokiri, well, they usually feel them, you know? But I don't feel my kokiri anymore. Hmm. I had went outside of the forest, and whenever I was gone on my bit of a journey, I had came back, and well, at that point my kokiri was gone, and whenever the prince found out, I was banished from the village, and well, from the forest.
Well, if you weren't there, then how was it your fault?
They don't know what happened. They don't know what happened to them either. Whenever they found out, they asked me if I was the one that did it.
They thought that you were directly responsible for what happened to them?
Eventually, it was shown that there was no way that I could have physically done it to them, but they still think that maybe I might have led them to their death in some way. There's also one other thing. The fairies inside of the village are a little strange.
How so?
She floats up in front of Gallum for a second, and then she floats over toward Marco, and then over toward Ronan, and of course over toward Gorthos as well. But he's not here, so fuck him.
Fuck him.
Well, the form you see before you is only here because, well, I'm allowing you to see me. Maybe except for Gallon. Gallon can probably see me without it.
Yeah, I probably if I tried hard.
But
I'm
the
confused.
fairy, but this isn't my true form. Actually, most fairies just take this form because it's easier, and they don't really want to show themselves off too much. But the fairies inside the village are showing everyone everything.
Is that bad?
It's indecent, is what it is.
So you're saying the village is
I'm coming
full
to realize that the Zora are very unique in this way.
It's full of naked fairies?
Naked? No, not exactly that. Well, maybe it's best if.
She floats there for a second, and as she does, you guys see something appearing on the side of the the small orb of light that's there. As you do, you see a small finger sticking out from the orb of light. It hastily returns.
What?
What?
This
tiny finger.
This form is just to cover myself.
That's alright.
Is it like protection?
Not really, but well, it kind of is, especially for people like Gallon, who can see us without our input. If we keep ourselves coated in this orb like light, then they can't notice everything about us.
Callan's gonna lean in and squint.
Floats over toward Ronan.
Well,
Don't be indecent, Gallon.
She doesn't want to be seen, then that's
I'm
fine.
just joking. I'm joking.
She floats back out.
Squints again.
As she looks over towards you. You expect. She seems to at that point.
Basically, this is how most of us are most comfortable, and how we spend the majority of our lives. But well, the fairies in the village aren't doing it anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe they just got a bunch more self-confidence about how they look.
Maybe, but
The entire village at once. That's
maybe
very
it's a new fashion
different
thing.
maybe.
I've not really been in the fashion.
Do you think that people would immediately recognize you if you went there?
Well, no, because I'm, well, doing this, but if they were to see really me, then probably.
Do you think that there are people like that there that can just do that without you wanting it happening?
Oh, no one should be able to do that. And again, unless they're extremely powerful in magic. That's why I feel like if I were to go in with Gorthos, as long as he keeps his face hidden, then he should, well, basically be like a regular Kokiri.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And at least that way they won't be too suspicious of me. But if either of us gets found out, then...
Well, if it happens, it happens. We can't just spend all day worrying about it.
No, that's true. But I'm thinking... She floats over toward Gorthos. It may be better if me and Gorthos went in when we're not around all of you. To be quite honest, outsiders are a bit... They're a bit of a... well, a novelty. So, any less attention, any attention away from us is probably best.
All right, then.
If that's what you think will work.
I'd rather not have them hang out at Gorthos.
Blah 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 Gorthos. Blah 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 agrees with blah blah Gorthos. Gorthos. Gorthos,
yeah,
Gorthos, Gorthos. Anyway.
See, now you can do that and it actually makes sense.
I can understand him. Like I can understand Lee.
Oh.
Gorthos seems to agree with this, as I was told by actual Gorthos earlier. He seems to be very, very for going in at a different... We must save my... Okay, I'm done with that.
We must save my family.
Gorthos seems very fine with going in after you guys go in. It's around the time that that this is the case that you just for a moment I would like for each of you to roll me for a new stat today. I'd like for the three of you to roll me for your instinct.
Instinct? What are my new highest stats?
That was the D12.
Whoa.
Whoops.
What's that, Jake?
I rolled the D12 first.
Ah,
14,
remember
16.
remember to use your fleetings.
Ah, shit.
That's a 13.
Add
All right,
in an
14.
Inspiration.
16 total.
16 total.
That's a nat 1 for the first one. My fleeting, let's go. 16! Hell yeah, that's
What were the other rolls you were doing?
2.
Oh, you were doing the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the inspiration, so that's a 2,
Good job.
18, 21.
So, Gallon and Marco wasn't a horrendously hard roll. You guys noticed that as you guys have been talking, the snoring sounds from the Kokiri seems to have stopped. I know, right?
Well,
No, I'm
My
wondering
Discord fucked up.
if I'm going to come up with a sassy comment about, all right, let's take your stuff and leave.
oh yeah,
So
we do have a new
anyway-
friend here.
Oh, what?
A new friend over there.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's ditch her before she wakes up. Grab her stuff.
Yeah,
Wait
that
a
sounds
minute! Ow!
She trips over and like jumps up.
There we go.
You alright over there?
You have to tear it from my cold dead hands.
I was joking.
Yes.
Mm. It wasn't my fault. You're talking really loud.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
Shrugs.
Hmm. I wasn't meaning to eavesdrop or anything.
We weren't hiding anything,
Hmm.
so
Well, I mean, something about that kid not being a Kokiri and something about that fairy being a murderer or something. How
Well-
dare you!
Not a murderer.
Well, I just telling you what I heard.
She's been accused of murder.
even though there was physically no evidence that she could have
She
done
would
it
even be capable of murder.
or was there when it happened, but
Exactly. All I'm saying is, I mean, I don't have to have heard all that.
Listen, if you find a
Oh,
way out.
you're right.
I already told you we were gonna take us with you, so don't go gabbing and mess it up for all of us.
Mm. You're not planning on doing anything to the village, right?
No.
we just want supplies with the money that we have.
Okay, I don't care.
Supplies
leave.
and to leave.
She's like, okay, I don't care.
Perfect.
She goes over toward her bag, and she seems to just take the pink dye out of it that you gave her the other night, and then just kicks the bag off the side.
Oh. By the way, who are you?
Oh, sorry about that. My name's Myro.
Oh, Ronan.
Marco.
Good to meet both of you. I didn't know I was going to meet so many outsiders.
Yeah.
We didn't think we'd be here today.
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't really expect to be here, I guess. These woods are, well, named appropriately. Although, to be
Yeah.
fair, I had always assumed they were called the Fairy Woods, but everyone here calls them the Lost Woods.
I mean, both make sense, I guess.
Mhm.
Uh,
Or maybe even the
So-
Great Woods.
I mean, there are many appropriate words.
Woods
So,
of
like,
death.
what are you doing around here?
She begins to go again a little bit into detail about what she told the others about how she was basically in her own forest with her own
Yeah, Gallon said he explained everything. That's right.
with her own fairy. You know, she feels good explaining herself as well.
Yeah.
She was in her own forest with her own like looking for her own fairy whenever what appeared to be a large rock, which you know to be a bird of sorts, seemed to swoop down and carry her away. Whenever she tried to fight against the rock, it dropped her into a river after a while, and eventually she washed up inside the Lost Woods.
Gotcha.
At which point, now she's trying to find something to give to the prince, either something of great value or something equating around 2,000 rupees to get out to obtain the gift of the forest and get out of here.
So that makes 3 of us trapped here by falling into rivers now?
Well, you guys are like
Effectively.
underground streams or something, and technically, Ronan's was a waterfall, and
It was a waterfall. It was a lake. It was a body of water, though. Yeah.
Mine was
Moral
water
of
that
the story is water is evil.
water is pretty evil.
I
If
don't
only
know
you knew.
about that.
If only you knew water spells.
Man,
yeah.
no wonder I
Water's
like
cool.
desert.
The water I was in eats living like material, so that was rough.
You sure that's water?
It was.
You know, liquid and water aren't the same thing.
There's no way that it couldn't have been water because there was too much of it. flowed-
Oh, you're
couldn't-
absolutely right. Quantity and and water are
It
directly
was
Large bodies of
probably
water don't fit.
enchanted water or something because it was a dungeon, but
Can
it was
confirm.
still.
I don't remember seeing any enchanted water. Folds his arm. Galen just gives you the dubious look of you fucking cheater.
What do you mean, cheater? I don't understand the issue.
I didn't say anything about cheating. I was giving you the look.
He read the
Out of
look.
character.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It was out of character because you
He's like
said it out
Pika.
of character.
So
But
you
yes.
you think you want to come with us to town?
I can probably bring you guys in. Especially if that fairy isn't going to be going with you. It would be,
She shrugs.
maybe it'd be a good excuse to go and see the prince. I mean, after all, I'm bringing in a couple of outsiders.
Yeah.
The prince really likes things from outside.
Point.
I see. Hopefully we can give him things to leave.
I'm surprised if he likes it so much that he doesn't go out and see it for himself.
Well, he is a prince after all. I'm sure that he has princely things to do. Not to mention, if a Kokiri leaves the forest, apparently, then poof. I don't know what's going to happen whenever I leave, but hopefully because I wasn't born in this forest, I'll be okay. I don't know.
I mean, you left your own forest and you're now in this forest, so
Well, I
feel
never
like...
heard that from my own forest.
Oh, okay.
But
I
apparently
think
in this forest, if a Kokiri leaves, then poof. Hopefully
You'll
it doesn't
probably
apply to me.
Yeah. Oh, here's hoping. Okay. I think we should get to moseying.
Sounds good to me.
Galen's just gonna use his new grapple hook since he doesn't need to find or use the diligence roll.
You put
like,
your
yep,
you
let's
put
show
your
this
grapple
off.
down. You climb down. As you do, you see as soon as you get onto the grapple, Myra has already got onto it as well. As you feel a tiny weight on the grapple on the hook. As the two of you climb down.
Oh, you left your stuff.
Yeah, it's just her paint die. She has it.
Oh, okay.
It's honor. It's mostly just here because it was Galen's token that he gave.
Oh.
But it is something she's gonna try to give to somebody. So I'll put it over here.
Who said you get to use my rope for free? 5 rupees.
Well, technically I didn't use the rope, I used you.
You win this round.
I was expecting you to go 10 rupees.
He looks down, remembers what he did last time, uses the rope.
You still fall.
Yeet.
You yeet the skull down. As it hits the ground, it doesn't seem to shatter or anything, so that's good.
Yeah, this is a pretty durable skull. I'm gonna do the thing.
As you go down, Gorthos gets on you like he was doing before anyway, for you to be able to show him the way. As you guys go down, as soon as you touch the ground, Ronan, you're taller than everybody. Gorthos stands on your shoulders and just grabs the grapple and unhooks it from the top. Because, you're tall as fuck.
It's true.
Perfect.
Tosses it back down to Galen, and at this point, do you guys want to leave the temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back to
Yeah.
rob it later.
Rob 'em blind.
Robbing, spelunking, there's a whole difference there.
You
It's
guys make your
spelunking.
way into the forest. Because you guys now have 2 guides, there's really no reason for you guys to ever get lost in this forest again. Because you have
Yeah.
both a Kokiri guide and you have a fairy guide.
Both
So,
of the
like-
guys in that one.
So, like, is there like a pattern that you're following? Is it like...
Marco, if you, I would like
Yeah.
you to, because you're bringing this up, I'd like you to please roll me for your instinct again.
Hell yeah. Gonna put in my other... I'm gonna put in my other inspiration, and you know what? Because I am too curious about this roll since you're making me roll goddess point. I'm gonna do the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boop.
So first up, gonna see how much I get here. Ooh,
That is a 2
Nice.
altogether you're going to get added on.
let's see what I get. That's an 8,
Altogether a 10.
and then 14.
Altogether, that
Ooh.
is a 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a 19 altogether.
Heck yeah.
As you are going through the forest, you see that Z seems just be like following her heifer. She seems to be smelling around. But you notice that whenever she gets near the middle of the areas, again in these large like square like areas, over here, whoop, whenever she gets near the middle of the areas, Myro seems to start humming. And as she's humming, she seems to be like,
Left up down, up up down down, left up down down down.
as she's
Oh.
saying those things, you notice that you're not following the tune that she's going. She seems to just be going randomly wherever she like against even those. However, she is saying certain directions as she's going through. Even though you guys aren't following those directions, she is saying those directions out loud. Maybe they're directions to something else.
Oh well, I'll keep a note of that for later.
Okay.
Awesome.
I like the tune.
Do you want to write down that?
I would like to write that down.
Do you remember any of it?
Fuck you. Up, down.
Left up down, left up down.
Aha. 2 times.
As you try to remember the rest of it, you feel like without asking someone, you won't be able to get the second half of the song. However, you do know left up down, left up down.
Hell yeah.
Is that like a Kokiri song or something?
She just kind of like looks over like,
Oh, sorry. That's just something that I.
she like seems a little bit embarrassed.
Oh, I like it. It's just catchy.
It's just something that's been, I don't know, just in my head ever since coming into this place.
Interesting.
I don't know
Magic
if any of it's right or anything, but ever since coming into this forest, I just seem to never really get lost that much. And it just, I don't know.
She shrugs.
Don't worry, I am no stranger to having magic music put inside your head.
This is a normal thing for you people.
Well, I mean, it just happened like yesterday.
Oh yeah, with that song of Gorthos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I guess.
He just immediately goes with it. Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
If you want to call it that.
Whatever. It's a neat
I'm
song.
just looking at the chat, and the chat's like trying to remember the which one it was too. It's gonna be very easy for chat though. All they have to do is just go and freaking like clip it or something. But yes, and yes, it is left up down, left up down. However, the second part, if you guys don't remember.
I know that it starts with left, up, down because it's how the songs usually go, but I can't remember the rest of it. Except the final 3 were down, down, down.
However, it doesn't seem to again be that important to this place. Because again, whenever she says left, like she would go right, or if she said down, she would go left. Like she wasn't seemingly following her own tune whenever she was singing it. Oh no! What'd you do to? Dim made
What
a new
happened?
thing.
What happened?
Dim made a new
Oh.
Dim made a new tiny boy.
Chibi.
Why you do this?
Dim made a tiny boy.
He's a tiny me boy.
She's a heckin' cutie.
If you guys
Aw.
look over here, we actually do have 2 new tables. Obviously, we have some tables set up for maps, but also we have a new table to put all this stuff on. And hope one day it'll fill up this entire table. Maybe, who knows? I doubt it, but we'll see. But let's go ahead and add a new art over here. Custom desktop. There we go. It's like one day, give me like a month.
You look at
that boy. Thank you very much, Din. Look at this boy. Ah, he's so cute.
Why you do this?
Being tiny chibi boy. Ah. Gonna need a lot more tables. We'll find out, man. Maybe this entire place will become a table one day. But as you guys continue to go through, eventually you guys find yourselves back at the area with the stump. Upon doing so, both Gorthos and Z seem to stay off to the side a little bit. Gorthos going and checking out a random direction, and he seems to just basically like, we're not gonna stand here and do nothing, Z, let's go. And she's like, ah! As
And
the
then
two
we
of them
never saw
wander
them
off into
again.
as the two of them wander off into the forest.
They'll be fine.
I'm less
Yeah,
worried about them
course
than I
I
would
was.
be about you wandering off.
As you guys are left with the large skeletal head and the frog.
Oh, right. You're still here.
You-
You're still here.
I mean, I love it. I just didn't expect you to come with.
I love him, you see, but you know,
I expected him to just hop in the water again.
it seems to be hopping in and out of the large skull, like every now and then.
Well, it likes the skull and it likes you.
I take up an inventory space, and now I don't. I take up an inventory space, and now I don't.
I like you, Magic Frog.
I don't think he's magic, but
I don't know what
you.
it is.
I don't think he is. I know he is.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Not
debating.
see
I'm
him.
actually debating for Ronan to give him a bigger base because we seem to have a lot of things riding on Ronan. So what if we did that and then just made him bigger?
It might be a little on the too big side, but
now you can hold things.
that's true.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I think it works.
Now you can hold things better.
Yeah.
Eee.
Does it fit on a thing though? On a square?
Oh no, let's check. Grip projection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Like it goes right on the edges. We're good.
It fits well enough.
Yeah, you're good. Look at you taking up a full 5-foot square now.
I'm a big old ball.
He's a thick man.
But yes, all of you begin to make your way over toward the entrance here. Do you guys want to go through the tunnel into the area back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your frog and your skull and your tiny girl.
Yes.
Yeah. Why would we not?
All right. I believe that means we're ready for a new map.
A new map.
I like how even still these two things are fucking white squares for me.
Which two things?
I just went over to like the pile of characters, and the Blood Diamond Spear and Obera are still white
I'll put them back in eventually.
squares.
As beep.
Ooh, it has like a base.
Yeah, it does.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Look at it
It was like
spazzing out.
jiggling. Is it like sitting on top of something?
Probably.
It's like
Gorthos
a-
probably.
Oh yeah.
Gorthos.
Yeah, it was Gorthos. Boop.
There we go.
There we are. Look at it. It's so good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You guys probably don't fit on this thing very well. The reason it's on a base is because this is going to be something where whenever I get another table set up, it's just going to be another map area for you guys to draw lines on. However, I want to put you guys where you guys normally would be. Again, none of this is to scale, but you guys make your way into the area and you come out from this little area here. As you guys look over the side of the cliff-like area that you found yourself upon, you see an entire village seemingly built in the trees.
Whoa.
Oh.
You You see a bunch of stumps all around, with tiny doors all about them. You see what appears to be a large tree off
Oh
in the
god, I
distance.
thought it was me.
Yeah.
He literally just cut off. Oh no. My
Oh,
boy!
Oh no!
My boy!
Oh,
Oh,
no!
there he is.
Oh no!
There you is.
Everyone die. Death.
Bitch, we here.
Destruction.
Death
Ah.
and decay.
Death, decay, destruction, death, die. But no. You guys look off as you see that the entire area seems to be split between two different sections. There is a large village seemingly made into the trees on one side, and on the other there seems to be a very large but very burned down looking tree that seems to tower above everything else inside this small little valley like area. Looking off toward the cliffside, you do see that there does appear to be some ways to get down from where you are, but the pathway that you guys are on seems to continue onward down toward the south, away from this village. As you guys look down, you guys see that Myro seems to make her way over toward the side of the cliff-like area. As she does, she looks around for a second and then finds what appears to just be a stick in the ground. She lifts up part of where the stick meets the bushes, and there seems to be a rope as she begins to rappel her way down.
Oh. All right.
Alright.
Let's go.
For more clarity, if you look over on this side of the map, right here, it seems to be something similar to what's happening here.
Oh, cool.
As she begins to make her way down, you guys find yourselves doing that one more time once you get to this little area. Upon getting to this area, though, you see another little tiny rope like area just a bit away. But getting to where you are, you also find that there are some people awaiting you. And by people, I mean looking just in front of you, almost appearing out of thin air.
Yahaha!
What am I looking at?
Yahaha!
You're amazing.
You guys see, almost appearing out of thin air, holding onto a leaf and just floating, what appears to be a tiny little tree creature.
Aw,
I
aren't
have
you
no
the
idea
cutest?
what you are, but I love you.
What are we looking at, Myra? What are we looking at?
She's like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? The
Just
floating
points at it.
tree person right here.
It's just another villager like me. He guards the way inside.
She points to him. You see that in his other hand, he seems to have balled up a couple of tiny projectiles in his hand, as he seems to be holding on to a couple of Deku nuts.
Hold your
Aw.
position.
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
It's
Alright, Myra,
speaking
there's
now?
a large physical difference between you and that.
What do you mean?
There is kind of like a distinction to be made between you and this kind of person here.
It's small, precious, and wood.
Yeah, the wood is the main thing.
Oh, you don't know anything about us, do you?
Absolutely not.
No.
We do not know.
Well, me and him are the same.
No.
I'm confused.
There are many people like this all around in all the different forests. Just like there are many people like me around. The only big difference is I was chosen by a fairy.
So,
Okay.
when you're chosen by a fairy, you turn from that into you?
Well, that would be ridiculous.
Okay, then what isn't ridiculous?
Well, we don't turn from that to me. We take on aspects of our fairy.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Very
Don't be silly about turning into things.
Great. I've learned something new today.
But
Yeah.
we're basically cousins.
Oh. Okay. This person seems angry. Hello.
You have brought us outsiders, just as you are.
He seems to float up toward Ronan.
Very large outsiders.
Oh.
Yes,
Well-
hello.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Ronan. These are my friends.
My name is Rango. I am a Korak Knight.
Oh.
You will not pass unless you tell me your business.
We're lost.
I mean, yeah, it's the Lost Woods, so yeah, we're lost.
We got lost and we've come to get some supplies and try to get back out of the forest.
You
Like
say
we-
you are lost as he begins to nod, like,
Yes, many are lost. I guess that checks out. I suppose you're no threat to us.
Awesome.
You got it.
However,
he points over toward Gallon.
you.
Yes.
The pedals begin to turn as if like a helicopter, but again, you guys don't know what the fuck that is, so he just seems to pedal his way over towards you.
Do not think I do not see what you have on you.
I have a lot of things on me. Which one is it?
He points
Yep.
to your fire wand.
Oh yeah, what about it?
What do you expect to do with that in here?
Nothing.
A likely story.
Listen, I don't have room in my bag for it. 'Cause he'll open up his bag.
He looks in your bag, he looks back at you as he does.
I suppose that is true. However, that is a very dangerous thing to have here. You will have to keep that in the lockbox here.
Box where?
He motions over toward them, one of the stumps. As he does, you were looking over there before, but now that you look over there again, there appears to be a wooden box.
Things that
Get
cause
out.
fire are very dangerous, as well as things that strike with lightning. You will have to keep everything you have of that inside of the lockbox.
I mean, this only causes fire if you can, like, use magic to cause fire, right?
He looks at you. He just seems to float there.
Are you resisting?
No. I'm asking a question.
I was told if you were to resist, then I should punish you. But if you're only asking a question, I suppose that is not resisting.
I love him.
I would like
I
you
mean-
to go ahead and roll me for your charm, Gallon.
I really regret putting that to an instinct.
You'll be fine.
Again, you can change your stats at any point during these first couple of games, I told you. If you regret it, then...
Yeah, I immediately regret it. Well, 'cause Alan's also a lying little bitch.
So why don't you go ahead and give me a roll, my dude.
Nat 20.
You didn't even need the stats there.
You see, as he looks to you, he seems to float about you for a moment, and then finally comes back to the front.
I suppose you do not look very dangerous.
Aw,
He like makes his way over towards your arms. He just kind of pokes at them.
Not a lot of muscle. I suppose you pose no threat.
true. All the muscle is with my brother.
Well, I guess to defend yourself against any ruffians you may come across, you should keep that fire wand on you, but you should be very careful with it.
Thank you. I'll be as careful as I can be.
I suppose I offer you passage into Kokiri village. Yahaha!
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
He seems to disappear.
Oh. Wherever you went.
All right,
Looks
let's
like
go.
you guys passed the first trial.
Oh, there's more.
Well,
It's going to
depending-
keep
Oh.
happening.
depending on how far you want to make it into the village, there's more.
Oh,
Oh.
fun.
All right. How hard can it be?
She
like a puzzle.
she then points down to the ground.
They even left you a reward.
What?
Oh.
On the ground, you guys see what appears to be. Do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You guys see what appears to be a Korok seed.
Ah, cool. Yoink. Unless Gallon wants it.
No,
No?
my
Okay,
inventory is full.
then. All right, then. I have some room in mind.
Yeah, I think
Just
you're the only person
9,000
with room.
just 999 more to collect, guys, and then I can give you poop.
Yay!
He's talking about all of them are poop.
And I can give you big poop.
You know, that
I
makes
will
sense
do
that
it.
it's Marco's inventory.
Shut up.
All right.
As you see right beside where the Kokiri where the Korok seed was, another little rope seems to show itself, and she seems to climb down it immediately. Do you guys go down?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
As soon as you guys get down to the area that seems to be leading into this little road, you guys see what appears to be poof, poof. Bing. Bing.
Oh. Aw.
I love this place.
They're
Yaha!
both off the roads, aren't they?
If you want to go far in the village, you have to pass the tests.
Does
It's
everyone
like-
everyone who comes here ever have to do all of this?
It's like a
Where's the
dungeon.
door?
This is mostly for outsiders.
Oh.
I like this. I like this a lot. How
Can we
many are there?
Deal
I
with
want
this
to know.
Well, usually if you can get through at least the one on the bridge, you can make your way over. You can make your way over toward the shop.
know which way I want to walk.
Yeah, maybe we can stop by there first.
You guys want to make your way over toward the bridge?
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys start to make your way to the bridge. As you do,
Ah, he fell on him.
as you do, yahaha!
Oh, was not expecting this.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Hello.
Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing? We're trying to get across the bridge here.
Oh, I see that.
Can we?
Hmm. I don't know. If you wish to walk the bridge, you must walk a warrior's path.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'd do that.
Ah, you think that you walk a warrior's path, do you? Are you trying to challenge me?
I mean, is that the test? Do I have to challenge you or something? I don't know what this is.
That is a solution to the test. If you can best the mighty Lonrock, then of course you can pass through the bridge.
Okay. then
I
what's
am the
other-
mighty Lonrock.
Oh, okay. Glad for clarification. What's the other solution?
Well, there's a very simple solution if you wish to pass without any sort of combat. You must show your willingness to aid the community.
And
I would
how-
love to let you pass, but I'm so hungry.
Hmm. Anyone got food?
Marco, do you still have those mushrooms?
No, we ate them.
I ate those.
Wait, if I remember right, didn't I eat one of these stinking fruit before? Didn't Koro trick me into eating this?
Yep.
I'm gonna show that to him.
You want to show him the stinking fruit?
Yes,
Go ahead and bring it out.
take it out. I hear these are delicacies. I've even had one before.
You bring out the stinking fruit, Gallon, as you step forward with the final piece that you had kept whenever from your and your brother's expeditions. As Koro had tricked you, you plan to trick him. I would like you to roll me for your charm.
I am.
14.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna have him roll against that because that is not immediately something he can't beat. But I really doubt it. He does not. You make your way forward. You show the stinking fruit in front of you. As you do, you see that he seems to float up towards you, producing one of those little helicopter leaves immediately in his hands. Oh, what is this you bring to the Great Lawn Rock?
It's a spare fruit me and my brother shared together.
Ah, brotherly love, showing great promise for the community. Are you giving this to me?
Yes.
Ah,
From one member of this community to from an outsider.
oh. He takes the fruit in his hand and brings it to his nose. Ah! What is this intriguing smell?
It's definitely one of a kind.
Ah, the mighty Lawn Rock will partake. He brings the thing to his to the front of the leaf that's there, and nothing happens with the leaf. Like no, there's a little smiley face on it. Nothing opens, nothing happens, but you do see what appears to be a small bite being taken out of the stink fruit.
Oh yes, osmosis.
As this happens, you even hear like the chomping sound as if somebody's biting into a very ripe apple. As that happens, he takes one bite. I see that you too walk the warrior's path. The mighty Lawn Rock accepts. He's like flying away.
Take care. Make sure to savor all of it.
What did you give him?
Excuse me.
Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't joking.
It's okay. It's okay, Gallon. Nobody likes him at first.
It's okay. Nobody likes them.
Oh, hey, another one. I'm the only one with space in my bag, so I may as well take it.
Yeah.
You do lose the stink fruit.
Yep.
Unless Gallon wants it now that he has room.
No.
Okay. So
I will
do they
take
each
the
take up
stink fruit
one,
from you.
or
They each take up one because you don't have any other way to hold them.
damn? All right. I am now full. My bag is now full.
As you guys step over the bridge that you have shown your warrior spirit in front of, you guys see in front of you what appears to be yet another pathway. Looking around, you see. Boop. Boop. Ba-ba-ba. What appears to be a Korok showing itself on top of this building, as well as one showing itself on the little area going up this way. They may look like the other Koroks, but of course they are not. So I will get rid of the names that they have.
I thought you said we could reach the shop if we crossed the bridge.
Neither of those are the shop.
Oh,
Oh my god.
the shop is right next to us.
Deco.
What's up?
Check art.
Oh no.
Oh no, I've been added.
Thanks, Satan. God dang it.
Oh shit!
Thanks, Satan. Oh my lord. Din! What's wrong with you? Let's go ahead and put that in. Boop. So that people can see. system. That is number 17. Boop, boop. Boop. Look at that. I love how it's just me.
Oh, I love it.
It's like, you know what? Fair.
Harsh but fair.
Harsh but fair. I regret nothing, assistant. we almost got this zone all taken care of. But no, the one that's right here is on top of the building that's here. It's not stopping you from going the pathway.
All right, let's heading towards the shop. Where's that?
Which one's the shop?
She points over toward this area over here.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Over there.
You guys begin to make your way through. Now that you guys are in the actual area of this town, you guys see that there appear to be some other people around that don't look like the Koroks.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it's you.
Oh no. That's my
I'm
protagonist.
surprised they're not the ones blocking the paths.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh no, pro tags.
They were short-staffed on these guys, so they got some of the Korok Knights to do it.
You guys see what appears to be several more people that seem to look similar to Myro along your path. They seem to have the same kind of green clothing. These seem to have tiny little hats. Look at those tiny little hats. You do notice that a couple of them seem to have some lights around them. However, you're not really able to get a good look at them unless you approach them. But heading over toward the shop area, you find this one seems to be sitting in front of the shop. The door seems to be open. Looking inside of the shop. Ah, she didn't come up.
Oh no.
Boop.
Cute.
You guys see what appears to be a tiny fairy.
Aw.
Looking at the fairy, you can definitely see that it is much different than than your fairy, showing that it is a much more humanoid form. Looking at it, it seems to be standing outside of or not standing outside. It seems to be standing just inside of the doorways. And you guys looking over toward the Kokiri that's there, you see that he has a weapon. There is a club beside of him, a tiny club looking almost just like a regular bat. But he seems to be the bouncer.
Oh.
He points the club at you, just like, yeah, don't try anything funny.
Never planned to.
Got it.
But I'm always hilarious.
Ah, funny guy, are you? I told you not to do anything funny.
Okay. No jokes, I guess.
All right.
You looking to
strict
buy?
jokes.
You looking to sell?
We're looking to buy.
Yeah, go on in then.
All
Alrighty.
right.
And keep it down.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He steps to the side as Myro just kind of like looks at him, just kind of like just goes, it's fine. They're with me. He seems to like look at you guys as Gallon goes in, like at the very end. You just see that he seems to brandish the bat at you. Again, most of these people think that they can kick your ass.
Listen, if I'm within 5 feet of them, they can probably kick my ass.
Most of them seem very confident that they can kick your ass. As he just like points at you, just like, and kind of hits the bat against his hand, like yeah, you take care of yourself. Don't cause any trouble.
I
don't
just
want
imagine
trouble. Trouble's the last thing on my mind.
I just imagine walking into this place like Ronan is just like he's had to duck down like 2 feet just to stay hunched.
Oh, getting in this place? You have to like actually almost get onto your knees to squeeze underneath the little doorway. Luckily, the inside is much bigger.
Okay.
As you are able to stand up inside. Looking inside, you see the fairy seems to flutter around for a little bit and then fly over towards you guys.
Oh, welcome.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm sorry if you had troubles outside. These are dangerous times after all.
Dangerous times. Oh no.
There could be ruffians about. You're not ruffians, are you?
No, we're just
No.
lost.
Yep.
Probably not. There's nothing rough about me.
She seems to fly up somewhat over toward where Ronan is, and kind of like look at his large frame. It's just like,
Are you sure?
I mean,
You're not a ruffian, are you?
I'm not a ruffian.
No,
Right.
he's more of a musician.
Yeah.
Oh, a musician.
Holds up his violin case.
Is
Yeah,
it-
I
like-
play sometimes.
You're a musician. What do you play? Do you have anything?
Well, I have this one song I just picked up pretty recently. It's pretty neat. It can do some cool magic things.
Magic things? You have to show me. You have to show me.
All right. I
Do you
guess I can.
do
What's
you
up?
guys want Ronan to play a song, or do you guys want to say anything else before the song gets played?
No.
Nah. Let him do it.
All
This is
right.
neat.
I'll play the 1 minute excerpt.
All right, I would like you to go ahead and roll me for your diligence to see how well you're playing today. But it's barely going to matter with this. But go ahead and roll me diligence.
All right. It's not gonna matter. Cool.
Not amazing. This is just how well you're playing today. You know.
I put both inspiration in.
You want to roll these two?
Yes. Neat.
That's gonna be a
not
plus
as
3
neat.
altogether. With your diligence as a plus 4, roll me that d20.
You got this,
Hey.
boy.
That is a 15 altogether. You're playing pretty good today, my dude.
Heck yeah.
You've been playing out of your mind lately. So many good days, one right after another.
You
know-
all you got to do is touch a triangle.
Yeah, man. As you begin to play, you notice that. Actually, I'm not going to just immediately say you notice something. You will have advantage on this roll, but I want the 3 of you to roll me for insight as you look at the fairy from this getting played.
Ooh.
Insight or
Mhm.
instinct or.
Instinct, my bad.
Ooh, that's a fucking 19.
Oh,
Or
yeah, ha, ha.
Let's see here. So instinct. Heckin'. Here we go. 14 plus 3, so that's a 17.
Only Ronan gets this.
Oh.
Ronan, did you roll twice because it said you had advantage?
Oh, I did not roll twice.
Because you're the one doing the song. I was giving you advantage on it.
Okay.
Just to see if you're not 20. You don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't.
Ooh, that's one for me.
But you, as you guys kind of get into the song once again, like it's Ronan's songs. You guys know that he's pretty good at this. You see that Myro is very enraptured with it. As that's going on, you guys see the fairy seems to be rather into it, like floating back and forth, just kind of like seemingly very very smiley about it. As soon as that is going on, Ronan, you notice that there's almost like a strange look in the fairy's eyes as you begin to play this song. As she seems to almost just kind of get almost like a glassy-eyed look as she seems to listen to you. Once it's done, she seems very much more chill around you.
That was really nice.
Oh, thanks.
You're no ruffian.
Yeah. I just a dude trying to make his way.
Well, if there's any way that I can help you make your way, maybe I can give you a little bit of a discount.
Oh, well, I would appreciate that a lot.
She flutters over toward where the shop counter is. As she taps onto the front of the counter, a bunch of items begin to start filling the shelves behind her. as you guys look into the back of the items, I would like for just to see which other than the items already rolled for, I'd like for each of you to roll me on the items table to see if anything unique is in here. So,
That's a
Oh
D20.
heck yeah, bud.
I would like for Gallon to roll me first. Roll me a d20.
All right. 3.
Roll me a d4. There's probably not going to be anything humongously unique with that. 2, and roll me another d4, please.
3.
All right, 3 on the forest table. Yeah. I mean, hey, that's actually pretty good for if you guys want to get it. You guys do see that there appears to be some Deku nuts available. Those are the same things you saw the Korok guy holding when he first came in. The Korok Knight.
Oh.
You know, what we call him again? Rongo, the Korok Knight Rongo. He was holding a couple of these things. You see that there are some Deku nuts there. As you do that, Ronan, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Hit. Yeah.
Roll me a d6. And roll me a d4. That's interesting. You see what appears to be a bottle of spring water.
Ooh.
Looking at it, you can kind of see that it is a bottle first off, and you guys are like, "Oh fuck, a bottle."
Yeah, no, Gallon needs to change his pants now. He saw a bottle.
However, you're not entirely sure how much this is going to be, because Gallon, you remember you were getting a good deal on a bottle in Castletown for like 300 rupees, and apparently that was like a steal. So you're not sure how much they're selling this one for.
Oh shit.
And go ahead, Marco, and give me the final roll.
Hell yeah, let's do it, my boy. First up. Ooh.
Ooh, roll me another d20.
Hell yeah. Let's
Oh,
do
hell yeah.
it.
There's no fleeting when it comes to these rolls, guys. These rolls are the item table rolls.
That's a 9.
And roll me a d8.
D8, here we go. Let's see what I get on my lucky number 7 plus 1.
7.
Ooh, 7.
7 on the forest.
Lucky number 7.
The forest one. Okay. Interesting. You know, honestly, Gorthos should be here. You see what appears to be a slingshot.
Oh!
Other than the Deku nuts, the bottle of spring water, and the slingshot, you guys notice that there appears to be small vials of red liquid, 3 of them in turn, that you guys can tell potentially could be small healing potions. There seems to be a small vial of yellow liquid that you're hoping is more potions. You guys see that there is a Deku stick on display, similar to the one that Gorthos had gotten recently, and a much larger version of the thing that Gorthos has over his face. You see what appears to be a large Deku shield. And by large, I mean, you know, it's bigger than the fairy, but like for you, it's like a regular shield, but you know. Those are all of the things they seem to be selling in here currently.
Our stock usually changes from day to day.
What's this yellow one here?
Oh, this here? I can speak, I swear to God. I've
fine.
learned how to speak common. Don't you worry.
Looking at the thing really quick.
Note to self: this song makes people's eyes glaze over and makes them lose the ability to speak.
Oh, that's a yellow potion. That's able to cure it and to cure whatever ails you whenever you're feeling down or whenever you're feeling out of strength.
Basically, it's a yellow potion. It cures 1 exhaustion.
Oh, that is handy.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had that like yesterday. How much is that?
Oh, this here? Usually it would cost around at least 300 rupees. But for you, I'd give it to you for 200.
Well, that sounds like That sounds like a steal. Sure, I'll go ahead and buy that.
What was that? I heard steal. What?
It's metaphorical.
I'm watching
He meant-
you.
He meant deal.
I'm watching yous. So let me
It
come
is a
back in
deal.
here.
I'm
Uh,
hand over one of these gold ones. You got any change for this?
She goes, oh, yes, of course. She seems to pull out, and Jake's gonna fucking be either mad or happy at me. She seems to pull out another bag, what appears to be a rupee bag. She puts the rupee in it, and then she pulls out a silver rupee. Boop.
How much of those?
Jake gave me an idea for a bag.
oh.
You listen to me when I speak. I never thought that would ever happen.
As she puts the gold rupee in, she pulls out a silver rupee, and she seems to motion her hand over toward the little vial. As she does, this is a small yellow potion.
Ah.
Ba-ba-ba. Small. Boop. This heals 1 exhaustion over a short rest.
Okay.
So basically, if you sit down for like 30 minutes and drink this, you'll be healed of an exhaustion.
Neat.
There you go. And
Alrighty.
here's your change.
Thank you very much. How much are those red ones?
Oh, these here?
She goes over to them.
We usually sell the red ones for around 100 rupees. But I
Oh.
mean, if you really wanting them, especially after that nice song, I could give you a discount on one more thing in the store.
What's that?
Oh, anything, just one more.
Gotcha.
I think
yeah.
we could handle not having the discount on some red potions. We could probably save it for something bigger, like either that bottle or that slingshot.
Oh, are you trying to take advantage of me?
No.
Not really.
What was that?
But how is shot?
What was that?
You have really sharp ears.
I do. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
You're a really nice guy.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
I'm watching you. As you calm down now. Stop causing so much
You're very
ruckus.
nice. You're very nice and protective of your friend.
I'll kill you. I'm kidding.
She's really looking for an excuse to use that
I'll
bad.
fucking do it. Don't think I won't.
How much for the slingshot?
Oh, this slingshot here. This is actually one of the most expensive items we have here.
Oh yeah. How much?
This slingshot was passed down by the hero.
Oh.
We can't get rid of this for anything less than 1,000 rupees.
All right.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to give you much of a discount on this. 950.
If
I say it's worth it.
So, I mean, is it just a normal slingshot?
No, it's not a normal slingshot. There's a lot of history with it. This was passed down through the prince's family.
Oh.
does it have any like special properties other than just being historically significant?
I'm almost
She
surprised
looks
you're
at it.
selling it.
I don't know.
Well,
Huh.
why?
I look at it and
If
not
it does,
take it.
it should be more expensive.
I do have a question then. If it's so important, why is it being sold?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually here because this was something that was given to me by the prince.
Oh.
Whenever
Hard-
he was trying to seal away a debt that he owed, he had given this to me.
He owed a debt
Okay.
and gave away something that important?
Well, it's not really.
She like kind of like looks over to you a moment.
I can't really speak much about the prince's methods.
I would like you to roll me for your charm, Ronan, because you are the one that gave her that song.
Alrighty.
See if she will say anything.
I'm
Oh,
Hmm. Well, I mean, you aren't ruffians, and you are very big and strong. Mm. There was a time before when the prince was having some money troubles, and I was able to bail him out of it. But that was so long ago. But whenever the prince had tried to repay me, he instead gave me this. And by that point, I mean, there's not a lot that you can do whenever the prince offers you something like this. I would have much rather had the rupees, but well, it does have significance.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you can manage to sell it, that's a lot of money.
Hmm.
It is more than I think the common traveler would probably be able to afford, though.
Especially, well, because of the fee.
Yeah, the 2,000 to leave.
Hmm. It's very hard to try to sell this thing off anymore because, well, all of the rupees go to the prince.
Well,
Oh.
I think we could pull together to afford it. I think.
Do we
No,
have enough
that's absurd.
altogether? How much? We got this 100 here. We got.
I
What were
got
you saying, Gallon?
400.
Gallon saying that's absurd.
But it's a slingshot.
Yeah,
Both of
and
us could
it's
probably
great.
use it.
But we're actually going to use it. Historical value is only valuable to somebody who's going to put it on a wall.
Hmm.
Gorthos could probably use it.
That's my point. If we're going to use it and it's just a normal slingshot,
Oh.
But it's
Right.
going to Gorthos anyway. Well, what about
you
the
sure
spring
you
water?
can't give a little less to us?
Like, mm,
Especially since there's not going to be anybody who's going to have the spare change to buy it in the first place.
Gallon, roll me for your charm with advantage.
Do it, my boy. Do it.
Gallon has looked into your soul and found you wanting. How will the dice find me want? There we go.
Oh.
hmm. I really don't know if I can lower the price, but if you were to buy it, maybe you would need something else as well. I could maybe give you a potion.
A potion and some complimentary ammunition?
She looks over toward the Deku nuts that are on the thing. She looks back to you.
Yes, I suppose that would be fine. Would these 3 do?
I mean, that's sounds pretty good to me, I guess.
On your
Now
way-
you're being...
On your way here, you must have also picked up Korok seeds, correct?
I have them. Yes.
Those are also fantastic ammunition.
Oh, really? Hmm.
So we need 1,000?
She needs 950
Right.
because
I
she's
have
willing.
500 in my...
She's willing to go down.
I've got a 50 right here that I could throw in. Oh, wait, that's a 20. Never mind. I
I've
could
got
throw in 100.
500. No, I got 700, 800. I can cover most of it.
Wallet. There you go.
All right.
Do you guys want to drag over some rupees? I don't care who they come from.
Yes, drag over
It's
the
gonna
roof.
free up a lot of inventory space for you guys, though.
Yeah, well, I'll just give her the 100 I already got out. Yeah,
That is
so
100.
silver, yeah.
She needs 850.
That's 600 total with that. Needs 850, you said?
Yep, because I take this 100 that you already have over here.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. So, 100, 200, 500.
I'm
800.
still loving the thanks, Satan.
900.
And this should leave us with 50 change from her.
That is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1,000. She puts all of it, and she seems to be very happy as you guys pass her all these rupees. She seems to look at them and then just get like starry-eyed as she puts them into her bag. She then takes out a 50 rupee and she hands it back to you. As she hands that back to you, she's also going to hand you... Let me go ahead and create the things you need. This one will be a small red potion. Heal 1 health over a short rest. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, hey, health is health.
Help us out.
Boop. She gives you a small red potion, which does heal 1 health. Mostly these are used for getting people back up if they go down, but again, if you need to use them to heal up for that one, that's really good. And she's also going to give you boop. And she's going to give you 3 Deku Nuts. Basically, with Deku Nuts, they don't add any damage, but whenever you strike with them from a slingshot...
Oh no, he's breaking up.
Oh no. Really?
There you are. Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna kill you. Alright, so, you guys are gonna get 3 Deku Nuts. Basically what happens is they don't add any damage, but whenever they strike a target, they roll its resistance, with the DC being the roll that was made on them. Well, you know, similar to it. We haven't put the DC on here correctly yet because there's not really going to be any combat today, hopefully, unless this guy fucking comes over and beats the shit out of you.
He just starts clubbing down and like, what did I do?
They roll their resistance, and if they get them, and if they fail the DC, then they're going to be blinded for their next round.
Ooh.
And finally, let's get the slingshot.
Heck yeah.
Da, da, da.
Well, heck yeah, but
Boop. This is the Kokiri sling. Boop. Technically, it's called the Kokiri Hero Sling. Let me do that real quick. Because there is a difference between a Kokiri Sling and a Kokiri Hero Sling.
Oh.
it's going to the hero Gothos. It's most appropriate.
Ba-ba. Boop. You guys get the Kokiri Hero Sling. It allows the use of ammunition to strike people, and who knows what else it may do. You guys can take all of these items.
Cool.
Turns out the Hero Sling can only be fired once and has only 1 durability.
That suck.
Thanks for your patronage. Runs away. I'm kidding.
Dude, hell! The whole building disappears.
Just falls over like a cardboard cutout. You guys look to the guy who's been threatening you on the other side. He just falls over.
I
He's
can just
also a
shove that in my
cardboard
wallet
cutout.
now.
Huh?
He
If you want to free up more inventory space, we can just shove these 2 in the big wallet.
Oh, that's
Hell
true.
Mhm. But
Do you guys want to take all of your things here back with you? Do you guys want to get
Yeah.
anything else?
I'd like to know about the spring water or the
Oh,
bottle.
yes?
Yeah.
Like the bottle, but you don't want the spring water?
Well, I don't know that it's spring water until you tell me it's spring water,
It's
DM
spring
Sama.
water.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely spring water. I have seen spring water.
Is it just water, or like what? Does it have special things
Well,
about
this
it?
is water from deep within the forest.
So there is water in the forest.
So is
The
that
map's
like,
right.
special for some reason, or
Well, it is the purest water around.
It makes for a fantastic bath.
And
Oh.
you're probably gonna need a little more than just a bottle of it if you want to bath in it. If you want to bathe in it.
You'd be surprised with magic bottles.
She's
Well,
like, I
how
know,
much is
right? She opens it up, turns it over, a single drop comes out. I'm kidding.
However, it
All right,
seems
we called her on her bluff.
However, it
Quick,
seems
bottle.
you're more interested in the bottle. Normally, I wouldn't sell the bottle. I would just have you take the water and return the bottle.
So we'd have to have our own thing to carry the water in.
Well, no, that would be ridiculous. I would have you have the bottle, and then you'd have to return the bottle to me.
Oh, like a loan. Okay.
How well does that work for you?
She
Yeah, how
tilts her
many
head.
What do you
Have you
mean?
ever, I mean, like, have you ever loaned a bottle to somebody who's left the forest?
Not a lot of people leave the forest.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Well,
really
that-
fair.
That is our intention, so.
Well, I mean, if you plan to leave the forest, you'd have to bring the bottle back first. You're not planning on leaving without it, are you?
Did I hear there's a thief?
There's
No.
no thieving here. Do not worry.
Ah.
You are
But,
very nice and protective. You're a good boy.
Ah.
I mean,
I-
before we keep going, how much is the spring water, and how much would the bottle be?
The spring water here, I would never charge more than 50 rupees for it. But if you were to try to get the bottle, then I guess that would become the most expensive item here. I really would rather not sell my bottle. But if you
Alright,
were able to give me an exuberant amount of rupees, then I could change my mind.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think that's out of our price range right now.
We've recently come into a shortage of funds.
Oh, why's that?
Oh, no
You.
particular reason.
What?
Oh no. No, Dan.
Oh.
I love it. I love it so much. I'm glad that Den is here doing this. Otherwise, like we wouldn't have anything to extend the runtime. Thank you very much, Den. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and get it in here.
Oh, that's a good one.
Was that 18? It probably was 18. Boop. Boop. Yeah, it was. Look at that boy. Is this a fairy? Is this lewd?
Someone in chat is like, "Is this nudity?"
Is this nudity?
Perfect.
Wow, Den, thank you very much.
That's amazing.
Is this nudity?
It was me. I did it. I said the thing in the chat.
Oh my god, Den. Thank you very much. Always has been.
I don't think that there's anything else I can do. I could let you borrow the bottle with the water if you were to pay for the water.
Sure,
But you would have to bring it back.
of course.
No, I'm serious though. Because if you don't, then, well, you have me all worried now.
Don't worry, I'm a man of my word.
You
Before
know
we
what
leave
happens
the
if you
forest-
break a promise, don't you?
I do.
Okay, as long as you're willing to take the consequences.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
He says, lying completely, not understanding this whole situation with her.
Good, don't worry about it then. She has no reason to think that you don't know. Do you guys have 50 rupees to give her? For the
Yeah.
spring water in a bottle?
I mean, it's gonna be a whole nother trip we have to take back here to give the bottle back. But all right, if that's
Yeah.
what you're willing to
50, right?
do.
Purples are 50, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let me just take one purple out of here. There we go.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead and accessory. Magic bottle.
Oh.
Spring water. I guess it's more forest spring water. Very pure water. Let's be honest.
I've always been cursed. What do you
wanted
mean?
The bottle. Perfect. All right. Here you go.
I'm taking it.
Did you give me the purple rupee?
No. It was him.
I hand it to Marco.
There you go.
So, one last question. Do you know where I could get any tools?
Tools? What kind of
Yeah.
tools?
For grinding stuff up, I'm gonna show her one of the crystals.
Oh, for some sort of grinding. That seems magical, right?
Very.
I can only think of one other person who could ever even really know what to do with something like that.
You somebody that knows good magic? Ooh, tell us.
Oh,
'Cause I got many questions.
there's a little bit of a problem with that.
Why?
He's hard to deal with, but
No one can be worse than Grandma.
She just like looks over at you. She feels the fear that you have when you say, I'm kidding.
It's a weird way to say diamond.
He has a far off look in his eyes. He has flashbacks to the fucking fire training.
That's a weird way to say Moblin.
well, you would have to talk to Fosun.
Oh.
And
Ah.
who is this?
He's
Where
a
can we find
Kokiri. He's a Kokiri who lives here. Well, he's not.
She's like she seems very about talking about him.
Well, you could just point us where he is. You don't need to tell us anything more than that.
Oh, I know who Fosun is. We can find him. He's pretty easy to find.
Oh, perfect.
All
Oh,
right.
okay then.
He's the only one here with green hair, right?
Oh.
I mean,
You got me
the
worried.
fairy has green hair, but I mean,
Well, the only Kokiri here.
mhm.
I don't have green hair.
You look like it.
I mean, you look like you have green everything.
Oh, that's just the light that comes off of me.
Oh, cute.
Why would you assume her hair is green?
How
Come on,
dare
guys.
you?
I'm kidding.
Well, you see,
We
I don't
already
know
had
magic.
We already talked about racially profiling. Come on, guys.
Oh yes, because I don't know how magic works. I immediately didn't realize that she's glowing.
You monster.
The only tool that I have here is my bag.
Bag.
Oh, I guess I should show you that, huh?
Oh, is that another thing that's like up for sale?
She reaches beneath her counter and then she brings back up what appears to be a extremely small bag.
That's a small bag.
As she pulls it out, she just kind of sets it onto the counter. Again, like on her, it's around like the size of her head. So for you guys, that thing could fit like in the palm of your hand and then some.
Ouch.
It is extremely tiny.
Well, this is my magic bag. It's the only tool that I have here.
How much for that?
What does it do? It seems too small to hold anything. It can hold well, something probably not as big as you people, but maybe a little bit smaller.
She holds it out. As she does, she seems to make her way over toward the large shield that's on the wall. As she does, she opens up the bag and puts the shield into the bag. The bag then grows to around the size of a normal bag and sits on the counter.
Oh.
That's neat.
Huh.
You can put any one thing in it that is a little bit larger, and it just turns into a bag.
So only one thing fits in it if it's big?
Oh.
So what would you say about, like, this? And he pulls up the skull on the table.
Oh, we could try it.
Sure.
She dumps the shield out as it clangs and hits the ground.
Isn't it made of wood?
Yep. Everything's made of wood.
He's clang for metal.
Even though when it come out of there.
It does like a thunk.
There we go.
There you
Proper
go.
sound effects.
My bad. She flies
Listen.
over toward the skull thing that you have. She looks at it and she's like,
Oh my!
She then opens the bag and it seems to completely take in the skull. You hear a ribbit coming from the skull, coming from the bag.
Oh no, because they're air in there.
Probably. I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Oh. So
But no-
not only can it fit the skull, can fit the little frog that's in the skull in there.
Well, it can fit bags in it, so I'm sure it can fit anything inside whatever that was.
It seems to grow to around the same size as it did for the shield, even though the skull is much bigger.
That's so cool.
If you guys want my magic satchel, it's for sale.
How much?
200 rupees.
Here you go, gold rupee.
Oh.
Zero
I didn't
hesitation.
realize you still had that.
Yes.
You fool. She would have went lower.
You fool. I don't know that. Foolish fool. As if I would give up the chance of getting this immediately.
Magic satchel.
Oh, also, Marco, if you want to free up your inventory space, my bag can hold those now.
Okay. Go ahead, take them.
Can
Now
hold
I'm the financial leader here.
one.
They're better with you than me, my friend.
Would like to buy all of your Deku nuts?
Then
Well, you're gonna pay her
say-
to
I'm
nut?
trying to say no larger than, we'll say 4 feet, 4 to 5. We'll say 4 feet. 4 foot. No larger than 4 feet. Can hold any one item no larger than 4 feet. Magic satchel.
Hooray!
Currently, it has Gorthos's skull thing in it, as well as a frog.
Probably get him out of there. I'm gonna try to pull the frog out of there.
What are you doing in there, you animal?
Whoop. There you go.
Your
Carry him back.
magic frog.
And now I have the Gorthos skull, which has 3 inventory slots. I have the most inventory now. Me!
It is I.
Anyway,
As
good.
she seems to look it over, she just kind of gives a bit of a nod.
I made a good amount of rupees today. I'm
Yeah,
really
thank
sad
you.
to hear that you're on rough times and you don't have a lot of rupees.
I mean, that was a lot of rupees, yeah.
Well, I
We're
guess
fine.
that's true. How did you have so many rupees if you have rough times?
It's more rough that we've ended up in the forest without really meaning to, but we have the money.
We've found the money in a dark dungeon place.
I'm sure that large outsiders like you could easily find enough money to give to the prince.
Yeah. I mean, it's my job to find us money. After all, I'm a spelunker.
There's also the thing of like we can give him stuff, so that's
Oh,
probably
that
what
is
I'm
true.
gonna pick on.
If you'd like to see if you have anything to give to the prince, you could either wait until tomorrow for him to have his annual meeting or his weekly meeting, or you could try to go and talk to him now, though you may not get too far.
Oh, is there like more people blocking the way?
If you
Yeah.
try to go to the prince's manor, then the night captain will probably be there. She usually keeps people away.
Well, it's probably better to go
And
in
you've
with
seen how formidable the knights can be. You've had to have
Oh,
seen them
they're-
coming in.
they're
Yes.
intimidating.
Managed
Yeah,
Fire stinking fruit.
it's true.
It was truly impressive. I was impressed.
He
You
was
could
a
hear
true
it in my
warrior.
voice.
But we'll probably go see him back when Gorthos has rejoined us.
I'm sorry that I don't have anything here for big people like you. If you come back tomorrow, maybe I might have some things for you to wear. Now that I know that you're here.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I don't have too much money anymore, but I can try to come back and see what I can do.
We'll find a way to wrangle more money before tomorrow.
My
Possible.
inventory changes every day, but now that I know you're here, I'll see if I can keep anything in stock for peoples of your size.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If you need anything else for the slingshot, I'll be sure to replace the ammo here too. I'm not sure if I can find any croc seeds, but I'll look around.
All
I'm
right.
sure-
sounds Cool. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
we appreciate it.
She seems to flutter about and goes and sits down on her rupee wallet. Do you guys want anything else? There are
Is
a
it-
couple more
Nope.
potions.
I'm good.
Well,
What
I'm,
about y'all?
no, I kind of want to keep whatever money we got for tomorrow. Does it look like she still has like weird looking eyes?
Whenever you played the music, she seemed to kind of glaze over a little bit. But she seems
But it's
mostly
not
fine
bad
right
enough.
now.
Okay. Are also just to make sure, are you feeling okay?
Oh, I believe I'm feeling perfectly fine. Thank you for asking.
Oh, no problem. All right. It's a good day, good business today. You guys got anything else you want to talk about or?
Nah,
Bye.
pretty good.
No, I'm just going to bask in the fact that this is the second historically valuable artifact from a separate civilization I've acquired.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Do you guys want to
Okay.
start making your way out?
Yee.
Yeah.
As the three of you go to make your way out, I will say, Ronan, you are up the rear because you have to bend down and like get out and all that good stuff.
Yep.
As you're waiting for the others to leave, you do hear,
One more moment, please, outsider.
Yeah.
And thank you for asking me if I was okay.
Oh, no problem.
she goes over towards you. As she's like right up next to your head. Do you do anything?
No.
She seems to float close to your head, and then she seems to get closer and closer towards your cheek. Do you do anything?
No.
She seems to give you a big old fairy kiss on the cheek.
Aw.
Oh,
As she does, she goes,
You know, you're kind of my type.
Oh.
she then flies away and then goes back into the back of the shop.
Oh no.
oh,
All right.
cute.
They're definitely they're definitely feeling perfectly fine, and definitely nothing's wrong with them.
Cute.
Ronan just wakes up the next day covered in fairies. Help! Help!
All right. That was strange.
Strange or cute?
I mean, it was cute, but also she had like that like weird eye thing going on.
I don't know, man.
Let me see your receipts.
Were we supposed to get those?
No, I was testing you.
Oh, okay.
Move along.
Yes, sir.
Don't make me tell you again.
So,
Okay, which way are we going?
which way, Myro? Magic boy?
She looks around toward the areas as she looks back towards you. She's like,
No, neither way this way. He's off over there.
she points down the river toward what appears to be a small cave-like area over here.
Oh,
Oh my god. That's really sad.
oh.
I don't believe we'll find any Koroks stopping us that way.
All right.
You guys don't mind? We can finally take care of this crystal load.
Definitely don't mind. Freeze up inventory. I also have like the weird magic thing going on that I still don't understand.
Yeah, I don't
So-
either. I'm just giving up on it.
So if he knows magic stuff, maybe he knows a lot of magic stuff and can help.
Well, he does know magic things. Usually Kokiri with green hair are very magically inclined, and usually they are, well, a lot more revered than they are in this town.
Weird.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Kind of worried now. This guy doesn't sound like great news.
You guys begin to make your way off toward this area. None of the Koroks seem to get in your way, or none of anybody else seems to get in your way. Upon you guys making your way into this small little area, it may not look like it, but there is a small little area off to the this side of it. That seems to be a little bit of a walk path, so you guys have to go over the bridge to get there, because that seems to be the most easy way for me to explain it. But you guys begin to enter in there, and as you do, taking a good minute or so walking forward, you find eventually what appears to be a bit of a light a little bit further away from you guys. Upon stepping in, you guys see a small figure seemingly sitting inside of a small little cave home that he seems to have made for himself. As this person looks up toward all of you guys see a small boy sitting on a rock inside of this cave. His hair seems to glow, seems to not glow, but seems to shine a very deep green against the small firelight that he has in front of him. As you look to him, he seems to give a bit of a smile in welcome. But as you see him, I think it's a good time for us to end things off for the day, since we were going to make this a little bit shorter of a game.
You monster, I haven't ground these up yet. What am I supposed to do with all these crystals?
We don't want to go too far ahead without our boy Anthony, and we did say this is going to be a shorter game today. So we didn't want to jinx it by going the long route that you guys had said we were going to. Since we had said that Marcos is gonna be the shortest one and ended up being fucking 5 or 6 hours.
Oh,
Oh yes.
But yes, I think that this is a good time for us to hold off, and next time we'll see what this green-haired Kokiri boy is all about,
heck yeah.
as he's being illuminated by his tiny firelight. My God, guys, you got a bunch of stuff today,
It's true.
including a
Oh,
fairy
yeah, bud.
kiss.
If only
Yeah, it's
Gorthos
true.
was here to hear about all the things we bought for him.
Maybe Gorthos will make his way inside. Who's to say? I mean, at this point, potentially enough time has passed for the mighty Gorthos to maybe come in with it was obviously his fairy.
How do we know he's not already here among us?
Who knows?
That is a good question.
Look at that boy.
I just at the door.
I believe we have one final. I believe we have one final den art.
Ooh.
So let's go ahead and grab that before we end things off today.
Oh, cool.
It's adorable. Look at that.
Anthony, you won't mind, of course, that we're not going to continue now that you are still here, because I have not made today's game to where we can continue.
How fucking dare you not prepare for my eventual return?
You said you wouldn't be here.
I know. I actually was supposed to get out and back home half an hour ago.
Oh, damn.
Fun facts. Anyway,
Let's go ahead and grab this. Pop, pop. And let's get that chibi boy in here.
What a Chiba boy.
Chiba boy.
Wind Waker boy.
Look at that. Look at that boy.
Look at that Wind Waker styled boy.
Look at that Wind Waker gallon.
I can't believe they're already spoiling the Great Ocean arc campaign. Fucking.
Den, how did you find out about the Great Ocean? How did you know? How did you know what I planned to do?
I mean, you guys kind of look at the. Just kind of gotta look at the map a little bit, like to the right. I'm sure.
Listen, all oceans are great, but only some lakes are also great.
Short but nice game. Short but nice game. Not a lot of stuff happened as far as too much plot progression, but there was a nice little bit of things. Do you guys want to give Anthony a slight recap on things before we leave? At least tell him what you guys might have bought.
Yeah.
We bought nothing of value. We didn't get Anthony shit. In fact, we got him literal shit.
We totally didn't give him a hero weapon or anything. It's totally not like we got him the hero sling.
No, never.
And we got him some Decker Nuts for it at all. No, totally not. All we got was this magic bottle with 4 spring water in it, but I have to return it. Which I will.
I'm really glad you guys didn't waste like 1,000 rupees on me because I just found the fucking Sheikah AK-47 in the forest.
Damn.
The Sheikah AK.
Everybody knows
it's a very ancient weapon.
AK-47.
It's an ancient weapon passed down for 1,000 years. It comes with an ACOG sight. It's got a muzzle suppressor. It's coming next to the mag. It has a funny little keychain dangling off the end of it. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
It's a little key. It's an apple.
Den is a god. Remember, that is true. Den is a god. I guess that does track that you would know when the Great Flood's going to happen. Den is one of the 3 golden goddesses.
Man, it's sad that everyone but Gorth was going to drown.
We'll be fine.
No, I mean, Ronan won't drown. He'll just evolve into a bird, apparently.
Ronan died from fresh salt water, as many fish would.
Nah, he's gonna evolve into a bird.
Even though bird people exist in this world.
He's gonna evolve into a bird.
Wait,
I just like to imagine on the spot you just see the floodwaters coming. Gorthos is just like, I'm fine, and then you just see Ronan spontaneously growing feathers. And
just immediately he starts growing feathers.
It's like the Pokemon evolution when you skip the animation.
It's just immediate plumage just explodes from him.
You're going to turn into a fucking bird.
Yeah, this is actually just Zora puberty.
Gorthos
Is
learns
this what
something
happens when you reach 2,000 years old?
I didn't know I was that old. In fact, I don't really know my actual age. It's 20-something for Azora.
Yo, same though.
Did we not agree that it was just like they mature like elves, basically?
Basically, yeah. And because you had gave me an age originally, and you're like, but let's not actually use that age anymore.
Well, I mean, I looked it up and saw like the official Zora stuff is like that's like toddler age, but then I was like, oh, this is AU, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, who cares? I mean, I'm gonna say that it probably doesn't make sense though, because like again, child Zora I don't know, man.
You could go by elf logic where they mature fast, but they're not physically mature fast, but they're not considered adults until they're like over 100.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the problem because like if we go and look at the actual Zora stuff, they don't mature fast.
Well, yeah, but it's also
AU, go fuck you.
That's why I want to just say like, you know, you're 20-something compared to what, you know, humans are. That way we don't have to give you an actual age. Not like 200. We'll say you're like somewhere like up there before the 100 mark. We'll say that you reach maturity after like 50 or 60 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's kind of like a happy medium, you know?
Doesn't mean we don't think about it anymore.
And we don't have to like give an actual age. It's just, you've been alive a bit.
Like how you asked me specifically for it in the beginning. I gave you one. It's like, nah.
Well, yeah, because at that point, like, we learned what actually was happening with it, and I feel like especially because I have the books and I bought the books for this game, I should probably go with the books. I spent a lot of money on those books. And one of them has a really nice photograph inside, and I love it to fucking death. So
Yeah.
it's the greatest thing of all time, and it's
Oh.
fantastical.
I
What's that?
still have a fleeting inspiration. I never got to use it.
Wow.
I'll have that for next time. Nice.
You won't.
What?
Fleetings only work for the game.
Quick, need to do something.
Make a roll, quick. Do a
roll.
fucking handstand.
Hurry.
Do a cartwheel.
Shit.
Do a flip.
Finesse roll. Let's go.
Do a flip.
19. And
Good job, you did it.
19. There we go.
Whenever you go
I
into the
did it.
cave, you first do a backflip with the rock's feather.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Everybody just looks at you and they all like golf clap.
Thank you.
You just hear from like the far off distance. Orthos has seen better.
Gorthos has done better. Watch this.
As Gorthos
Watch-
jumps and just falls apart and gives away that he's not a Kokiri.
You'll fucking watch this. He does a backflip and just explodes.
He does his backflip, but his head stays exactly the same. So his body just wraps around his head as he flips.
God.
Did the shit.
But yes, there was a bunch of buying stuff, and you guys did good, and we'll probably have all of these maps cleaned up because we don't need them for current stuff right now, unless you guys immediately go back to the Forest Temple, and we'll see how things go, and you guys can try to visit all the rest of the places here in the Kokiri village. Maybe you guys will go up here to this place and get past this little Korok guy. Maybe you'll go over here toward this big ass fucking burned down, destroyed tree and see what's up with that.
Plan B, burn down the village. I'm done with these puzzles. Just points the wand at a building and lights it on fire.
All of the Koroks immediately just start growing like 12 times their size and big and buff like JoJo characters and start running over towards you.
They become the buff Riku thing.
Yes. All of the Koroks become buff Riku.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
But yes, with that being said, my dudes, there are some things I need to do. Talk to some people about some things for some assets for some things, and I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We enjoyed ourselves. Any question, comments, or widescreen comments below. Next week we should have a full game unless anything happens, Anthony, and you can't fucking show up again and they have to kill you.
Pretty sure.
I'm just playing around. You'll be fine.
I don't know next week until like the end of the week.
Hopefully everything will be good, my dude.
But if they do this again, you will literally burn down the establishment.
I mean, it could.
With all that being said, my dudes, have a question, comments below. Let's see, is there anyone doing some things right now? There should be a couple of boys playing some games, I believe, currently.
Yeah.
Let's go see if they are doing that. They are.
They are.
Let's go ahead and send you guys over to Spencer, Carrie, and Aaron. I'm not sure what they're playing.
Special guest Izzy. Ooh.
19 official.
Bunch of nerds playing their nerd game over there.
What are they playing?
They're playing Amnesia,
Oh.
The Dark Descent.
Head over there, my dudes. Be sure to call them spooky or something. I don't know. Fucking, they're playing Amnesia. Throw some. I wish we had some Gorthos emotes. Be like, haha, scare them with Gorthos. Instead, just throw some Keanu's at them. That's probably scary enough. Hope everybody enjoys themselves. We enjoy ourselves. Until next time, guys. Like always, later days.
Later nerds.
Why the fuck isn't there Gorthos emotes already?
I mean,